All right, people. It's my last chance to excel. I have taken a beating this week. I have lost a close match first, tied a match, and then lost another close match last. Honestly, I felt like the last set was the best set I've played, or the best result I've had while losing, because we had a nice squeeze at the end and on the last board. So go back and take a look at that. That was worth the price of admission. It's like hitting a 300-yard drive. If you stink the rest of the day on the golf course, you're happy about that one thing. So this time I'm hoping to recover. I'm playing a match points just declare challenge. These are the hardest to win usually because the robots are amazing at just declare. They know how to declare the heck out of a hand. But here we're seeing a classic situation. We're playing diamonds, and we see a very, very normal spot of shortness in the short trump hand, right? So when you see this is a big alarm bell. You see a short side suit, and you see the short side of the trump suit. Only 3 cards there. So in these situations, we're usually going to delay drawing trump until we can get rid of our losers. So we're going to trump very quickly. There's our first one. I'm going to use a diamond to get back to my hand. We might as well draw trump while we're doing this. And then we're going to fire one more time for our last trump. And now our business is done, right? So once we complete what we need to do, which is usually roughing in the shorthand as many times as we need to, we next start drawing trump, right? So it's not like we're going to not draw trump. We're going to get our business done with first, and then we're going to come back and draw trump. And now the party is over, folks. I can draw as much trump as I want. I don't have to do anything more. You can play this out. I would usually just claim 3 losers. The robots aren't going to get this wrong, meaning they're never going to play a spade here. They're always going to either play something like that. And now in a realistic situation, you would play this to the end and see if they can figure out how to pitch. The robots clearly don't get these spots wrong, so I could have claimed 3 losers a long time ago, but I like spending time with you guys. So, here we go. We opened a no trump, and it went all float, and my God, partner has a nice hand over there. I probably would invite with that hand, to be fair. Look at this hand. You have 8 high card points. We play 15 to 17 no trump, but look at your 8 points. 5 of them are in ace, queen, jack, 10, 5th. It's pretty good. We're going to mess around and take a lot of tricks here. Probably too many. Notice how I'm going to play diamonds. I'm going to play the 9 of diamonds, and I'm going to play low. Right, just in case we won that one, folks. Now I get to develop my master tricks, and they're heroes for me. They lead a spade now, which is my second best suit. Right, the suit I might consider developing if diamonds weren't such a good option. And now it's trick-taking time. So let's see. Let's just count our winners from this one. Let's see what we're doing. Always a good point before you start firing off winners. I mean, it looks pretty obvious from this one what to do. Just see where you're at and how many you're going to take. So we have 2 in the bank, right? We've taken 2 already. We're going to take 4 more diamonds. Let's get to the right screen here. 4 more diamonds. 3 more spades and the king of hearts. That's 8 tricks. That's 10 total. How many have we lost? 2. If we play anything else right now, could we take more tricks? The answer is no. At worst, if we got to our hand over here and played a low club to the king and it won, we would sneak in another trick. But that's risky because we might lose 2 tricks now and only make 3. So if we have 10 tricks in the bank, we take those 10 tricks. I'm going to cash the king of hearts first, though. And then I'm going to try to bamboozle them a little bit. I'm going to play the queen of spades. I'm going to play the jack of spades. And I'm going to make it look like I'm pitching all my clubs away. It's not going to look realistic for them, don't worry. They're not going to get this wrong as usual, unfortunately. But I can play it to the end, and Gavin's not here to tell me claim. So I can play it right to the end, and I'm going to lose the ace of clubs. But I gave them a chance to go wrong, and in a realistic circumstance, a lot of people do get situations wrong when they may have a good choice to pitch as well. So here, plus 180, it seems like it's going to be very normal. Looks like we're playing 3 diamonds, and the only information we have this time, folks, is that our left-hand opponent has jumped to 3 clubs vulnerable. So I will tell you this, the robots are very disciplined with their preemptive bids, especially when they're vulnerable against not. So I expect ace, queen, jack, 6th or 7th of clubs, and I also expect no ace of hearts in that hand. Why do I expect no ace of hearts? Well, if they have ace, queen, jack, 6th or 7th of clubs, and the ace of hearts, they do not have a preemptive overcall. That would be 11 points. That would be way too much, right? So here, it doesn't look like they have any points in spades. They're leading what looks like it might be a doubleton. I am going to play diamonds. And I'm going to take a finesse the way I normally would here, this way, right? Because guess what I know? I know left-hand opponent open 3 clubs or overcall 3 clubs. They have a lot of clubs, which means we have more cards that we know about in the East player's hand. And now I am going to take another. Interesting. They ducked it. I'm going to play a heart to my jack now. Do they have the ace of hearts to my left? Oh, they don't have all the clubs then. So let's hope they started with only 6 clubs to my left. If not, they're taking that beer card there. Too bad. But I can now win queen of hearts. I can cash ace of diamonds. There's a trump I could have finessed out, obviously. Ace of spades, and we're going to lose to that queen over there, but we have a good diamond. That's making 3. Who knows? We'll have to see what the robot did at the other table. We could do some stuff here. Sorry, give it a second there. It'll populate. Could we have taken a diamond finesse? Let's get back to normal size bridge here. There we go, folks. So, sorry, I just want to look at our double dummy shebang here. So it looks like we're destined to take 9 tricks no matter what we do. Diamond finesse, clearly correct to be finessing. Wait, whoa, wow. Look at Lefty, though. They did have all those points. Come on, Mr. Lefty. Mr. Robot, you're crazy. Look at this hand. A diamond, 3 clubs? No. Here's the problem with this. Your partner's an unpassed hand here, right? Now, I know this is this is a just declare, so these are all kind of best hands. But, I mean, my God, you might make 6 hearts on this hand if partner has a heart fit. So just bid 2 clubs with this hand. This is way, way too powerful to be bidding 3 clubs. 3 clubs should be preemptive. Let's make sure of that. Yes, aggressive, weak jump. What? Your hand's amazing, right? Give partner like king 5th of hearts and the ace of spades or something. They're just, okay, sorry, it has to be a little better than that because you are missing the king of clubs. Whatever. Just make a normal overcall. Make a 2-club overcall. You have a good hand, not a bad one. All right, so either way, it looks like we just can't do anything more in diamonds. We're going to trade losers. If we draw trump, we're going to trade off. Seemed a little safer to try to rough some hearts on that hand. Just surprising that Lefty has all those values. It's crazy. Last chance to excel. We're in 3-0. Did the opponents bid here is the question. What do we have? Ooh, lots of bidding. East opened a diamond. We overcalled a no trump. West bid 3 spades, showing a 7-card spade suit and weak values. Does that say 7 spades? Is that for sure? 7 plus spades. So we know right-hand opponent is about to table singleton king. Is that possible? I think that's right. All right, so let's count our winners, folks. It's a good one. We have 9. We have 5 hearts, almost assuredly. And we have 3 clubs and the ace of spades. Now, can we take more? Hell yeah. That club suit may provide extra winners as well. Let's watch this, though. There it is. So let's look at the points also. We might be able to take more tricks here. It's match points, right? So we've been roughed up by the robots pretty well so far. So this might be our chance to get an extra trick or 2 if we're careful. So let's think about this. Righty opened a diamond. And lefty has 7 spades and a very, very bad hand, right? This is a terrible hand because of the auction. So partner had 9. We had 17. That's 26. That's 29 over there with this queen jack of spades. So East has 11, which means East has every point in the deck. So I'm going to take a finesse for those clubs probably. The ace of diamonds is definitely onside. We know that. Pitching a diamond. We're going to pitch a spade for sure. Notice they're not pitching any clubs over there because they know that. Oh, they want a club. They want a club. So we're going to play a diamond. Question is, do we just play a diamond now and take our extra trick and hope that the clubs are just dividing in a way where we're going to take extras? Or do we take a club finesse? I mean, I don't know. I've seen the robot open some 10 counts, so I'm not going to risk too much here. Ooh. So, king of spades to my right. Let's go here. King of spades. All right. No heart cards, right? As far as points, just stiff king. They did have 3 hearts though, right? So they had stiff king of spades. They had 3 hearts. They have ace, queen, jack of diamonds. 6, 7. That's 10. And the only point left is the jack of clubs, right? So what's their shape? They had 3 hearts. They had 1 spade. So they're like 5-4 in the minors, which means they could have 5 clubs. Let's go. Let's go match points. Let's go. This has to be right. And it is. Yes, sirree, Bob. We get the dream scenario. Let's take 12 tricks. Let's hope that was a winner for that last board. We worked hard for that one, folks. Oh, there were 6-4. Yeah, sorry. Ah, come on. I can't win this week. It's another 50-50, although we had to take 12 tricks on that last board to be successful. They had already pitched a club, by the way, so it wasn't as great as you thought it might be there. Let me get to the right screen here. So they had already pitched a club on this last one, so this was going to be pretty straightforward. We just had to guess the diamond, and we could have gotten home without the club finesse. So here, I just played for maybe 5-5 in the minors, something like that. But here, there we go. It didn't matter. We could have just taken the ace. I made it seem more exciting than it actually was, but look at that, folks. There's your just declare. So I'm 0-2-2 this week. 0 wins. That's the first time. I think it's the first time I've been blanked in the win column for these, but I feel like we played okay. I feel okay this week. I'm not devastated for going over, but at least we tied 2 of these in 4 boards. We'll see if we can come back and fight again another day. Don't forget, these are free things on BridgeBase still. You can play these challenges anytime you want. You just go to that home screen, click on challenges, and you're off and racing. Have fun with it, folks. And I will see you next week for some more bridge. Take care and have a great time at the tables.